Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is Asad Yaqub and with another video of gender training reading test. Here I am, and we are going to solve this gender training reading test, and you can listen to this music at the background. It's just, election campaigns are going on in Pakistan, so they are playing their party music and all that. Now, party music does not mean party music. This is the music of that political party and they're just playing it out there. Anyways, we are on page number 22 of the handout, and I shared this handout with you already. The link is given in my pinned comment with this video. So you can get this handout, and it's a good idea. First print the handout, then watch the videos. You will get double advantage. And if you watch the video without any handout, then you will not understand what I'm going to say. Anyways, we take a start. Working time regulations for mobile workers. Now, do you understand what is mobile workers? Yeah, the workers. Yeah, have you ever seen, you're going on the road and suddenly you see a mobile mechanic. A mechanic is going, his number is written, and he's a mobile mechanic, right? So working time regulations, there are the regulations, means rules for mobile workers and their working time. We've got the passage on page number 22 and the questions on page number 23. Now once again, questions and answers, they will be in the same order, right? Let's see, working time regulations. I'm on page number 23. Let's read the question first. Write your answer in boxes 21 to 27 and choose one word only. Now you gotta be careful, only one word, not more than that. Working time regulations for mobile workers. These apply to people working on lorries, buses, etc. They don't apply to dash workers. Now the first thing is, these apply to people working on lorries, buses, etc. But they don't apply to dash workers. Now we got to see what type of workers are there on whom the rules do not apply. Let's read the first paragraph. Working time regulations for mobile workers. These rules apply to drivers and crew of heavy good vehicles. It's mentioned already, lorries and other ones. The rules limit the amount of time that can be worked. Those defined in the regulations as being self-employed are currently not covered by the regulations. Self-employed, exactly. Those defined in the regulations as being self-employed are currently not covered by the regulations, means these rules do not apply on self-employed. So the answer to question number 21 is self-employed and there must be the hyphen. There is hyphen in self-employed. You must write that hyphen. Whenever you are writing a word from the passage, write it as it is. Yes. Next, maximum working hours 60 hours a week provided the dash is no more than 48 hours. Maximum working hours are 60 a week provided the dash is no more than 48 hours. Now let's read ahead. What are the limits? You will find this answer here. An average of 48 hours work per week. We know that. It's already written. Clear? An average of 48 work hours per week. Now what is the word? What are they saying there? They are saying maximum working hours 60 hours a week provided the dash is no more than 48 hours. Average. That's right, very intelligent. An average of 48 hours work. Okay. Next they say night work can be more than 10 hours with the dash of the workers. Now with the will of the workers, consent of the workers, if they are willing to. So night work can be more than 10 hours with the dash of workers. If you read ahead, night work, clue word is night work. Right, please follow the third bullet point. Night work is limited to 10 hours per night unless there is a workforce agreement. So the answer is agreement, unless there is a workforce agreement to work longer. Alright, it's quite easy, huh? Gender training is usually like this. Work includes driving, loading and unloading and carrying out various dash of the vehicle. Various dash of the vehicle. Different tasks of the vehicle, items of the vehicle, or different activities which are related to vehicle. So that's what their work includes. Now we got to see what counts as work. right? Because there they say work includes. Work includes means we will see this answer here. What counts as work? In general, any activities performed in connection with the transport operation count as work in general. For example, driving, loading, unloading, and those checks that are the responsibility of drivers. And those checks that are the responsibility of drivers, such as checking lights, brakes, etc. They are talking about vehicles, right? And then they are saying lights, brakes, and what are they? These are the checks. Exactly. So the answer is work includes driving, loading and unloading and carrying out various checks of the vehicle.
There is checking.
Checks. No, the word is written checks. Okay, you got to write the word exactly from the passage. See, answers are always simple, but you need to locate them. You got to find them. Okay, period of availability include. There they say periods of availability include going on a dash or other form of transport with a vehicle. Two things: going on a dash or other form of transport with a vehicle. Let's see. Now they're saying periods of availability include. Okay, periods of availability, next paragraph, the title is that. Periods of availability are periods of time during which the mobile worker is not required to remain at their workstation but is required to be available for work. The foreseeable duration of which is known about in advance. For example, delays at a distribution center, reporting for work, then being informed that no duties are to be undertaken for a specified period, accompanying a vehicle. Now be alert. There they are saying periods of availability include going on a dash or other form of transport. What are they? With a vehicle. Accompanying a vehicle, being transported, for example, by train. So going on a train. Yeah. Going on a train. Next question. A period at the workstation when the driver has some dash might count as a period of availability. Now what is it that the driver has? That's what you got to find. So please come to the second last paragraph. Period of availability is written here. A period of availability can be taken at the workstation providing the worker has reasonable amount of freedom. Yes, the worker has exactly reasonable amount of freedom. What's the question? A period at the workstation when the driver has some freedom might count as period of availability. Okay, the last question. Periods of availability exclude and then time spent stopping and starting the vehicle when dash causes delays. Now what is it that causes delays? That's what you got to find, right? Time spent stopping and starting the vehicle when dash causing delays. Last paragraph. Situations when a period of time should not be recorded as a period of availability. Hold-ups due to congestion. Hold-ups. Here they are using the word hold-ups instead of delays. And due to congestion. And there they are saying when congestion causes. For due to they have used the word causes. For due to causes. And here they say due to congestion and congestion causes. Clear? Alright, so this is actually your general training reading section 1 and section 2. And again I would say in section 1 and 2 target should be 27 out of 27. Yeah, we got 27 questions because a reasonable band in general training starts from 35 if you're looking for a 7 bands, right? So 7 bands, yeah, it starts from I think it starts from 35. Yeah, right? 34, 35 exactly. So that is why if there is no mistake in the first 2 sections, you can easily do that, right? You know, those who are looking for 8,777, so 8,777 will come. And by the way, this is just, I mean, general training reading is not that difficult. For those who have weak English, yes, it is very difficult. But for those who understand English, it's not that difficult, right? But anyways, you've experienced general training reading, you've experienced it already. So you can practice some more tests. We've done it until question number 27 and we'll do the next questions as well. Thank you very much for watching this video. And again, I say this handout is given in the pinned comment. My own comment is pinned along with this video, so you can find this handout and you must watch this video with this handout. Thank you very much. I wish you all the best, and especially those who are looking for 8777, I wish you best of luck. If you like this video, hit on the like button and subscribe the channel as well, because we deserve your subscription, right? And if you want to go for online classes, my contact number is given. You can contact me for that as well. Asad Yaqub wishes you all the best from Lahore, Pakistan. Take care. Allah Hafiz.